What's up, everybody? It's Jake here on this Thursday, February 12th. Just got done giving a bid for a rough-in of turning an old business, a State Farm, into a house. And he thought we were going to come in at like a $2,000 to do all drains, all water, for a 2-bathroom house and vents. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. But hey, he's got to get a licensed plumber to do it because he's in a city that they're going to make him, and we're going to see what happens. This is the good point of this video to make homeowners out there, homeowners across the country. Before you want to go undertaking any job around your home or anything like that, I sincerely recommend you understand your city ordinances, rules and regulations behind plumbing work or any work, whether it's plumbing, electrical, foundation, carpentry, roofing, anything. Make sure you know what you're going into, okay? Because there are certain circumstances where we can go without pulling a permit, and there are certain circumstances where we have to pull a permit, okay? And if we do it wrong, we have to fix it. If there's a leak that causes damage to your property on the pipe that we touched when working on it, we have to fix that. We have to fix all the things that were damaged during. You must understand that when you hire a company, a licensed company to come into your home and do work, you have to understand that they are taking the risk, all the risk associated with the said job upon themselves. Okay? You're also paying for that. There's a reason you have to have a license, a bond, the bond, and the insurance when running a plumbing business or any kind of contracting business in the state of Illinois. And furthermore, most states around the country, most states. There are some states where you can get by without having that. And some ordinances where you don't have to have that. But the bottom line is this: if you're going to be doing major renovations, whatever the case may be, and you're going to have to call a licensed contractor, or you're going to have to pull the permit yourself as the homeowner to do the work. And understand that if you come at us with the old famous, we hear this phrase every time. Well, I do this all the time with my buildings that I've ever done. But you're not a licensed, bonded, and insured company. You're most likely not even an LLC. You most likely don't know the code regulations for anything in that home. I see a lot of people that bring that up, and it's not infuriating, because what I do is I just like, okay, then do it. Do it, please. And when it fails the inspection, or you have a massive leak and it looks like a spider web of plumbing going on in your home, understand the price now is going to be more. Because now not only do I have to do the job, I now have to remove everything you've done and work back from square one. Now, I'm all for homeowners experimenting and learning about their plumbing system and possibly even learning how to do the work themselves. What I'm not about is if you're completely unconfident in doing it, don't do it. Just don't do it. Because you're going to pay twice as much as you did before, because now that company is going to have to cut out everything and redo it. And And then we get, well, it was this much before when you gave us the estimate. Yes, but now we have to go retrace your steps and figure out where to even start at that point, right? And a lot of the time what happens is they'll already drywall the walls and such. So now you got to cut drywall out to run vent chases, and it becomes a nightmare. It becomes an absolute nightmare. If it's a massive job, at least call a contractor in to overview it. At least do that. But I know there's going to be a lot of people that are not happy with me saying this, but I really don't care, because this is something I run into all the time. I run into this all the time. People that constantly say, oh, well, I did this. I did all my houses. Every house that I flipped, I did all the plumbing for them and all the drains. Then why are you calling us? There must be a reason why you're calling a plumbing company to do it. You're still going to make money on the property regardless. Like, I don't think you understand that. If you just do it right the first time, you're going to make money on that property that you purchase and you rehab and you flip it. Okay? You're going to make money. It's just that people want to cut down on all of the expenses possible so that they can make the most amount of profit possible. But, yeah, I don't know. I just gotta, I guess plumbers out there, what do you charge per fixture? What do you guys charge out there? Maybe if more people get on here, I'll explain our prices, but not until then. What do you guys charge per fixture? Love to hear it out there. I don't own the company, so I'm not allowed to divulge a lot of information. So I can't just tell you, this is what we charge per fixture, this is what you charge per fixture. But either way, other than that, that's about all that's happened today. Went out there, gave a bid. He was shocked. At least this one wasn't wasn't asinine about it. He just said, wow, that is expensive. Perfect. I understand. I completely understand where you're coming from. But when you have the value of a licensed, bonded, and insured company coming out to do the work for you because you can't pull the permit to do it, I mean, it's kind of worth it. Streamlines the whole process. But yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of homeowners, well, they'll get aggressive, man. And that's the part that I'm like, I walk away. I get in my truck and drive off. If somebody ever says, if anything ever takes a turn towards being aggressive, I'm out. I ain't playing that game. Look, I do enough jobs all day long to where I don't need to worry about yours enough over my safety, right? Or my job. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna de-escalate by leaving, and you can be mad. You can be mad all you want to about the prices, but you don't get to yell at me. You don't get to cuss me out because of the prices. Number one, I don't make the prices. Number two, you don't talk to a licensed contractor that way. I don't care if they're in your home or not. You're not gonna get belligerent with me and expect me to stick around and listen to that. Not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. That's something I encourage you homeowners out there to understand, and contractors out there. If somebody starts getting belligerent, I'm out the door. I'm out the door. I don't get paid enough to deal with belligerentness. Now, if we mess something up, I get being upset. Believe me, if we mess something up, we come into your home and one of our guys were to mess something up, even me, we were to mess something up, yeah, you deserve to have the full reign to say whatever you want to me. Now, if it gets physical, then I'm out the door. I mean, I'm done. But I've never really had that. I've never had a physical situation happen with me, ever. So, knock on wood, tap on glass, save my ass or something, because I just said that and now somebody will try to beat my ass or take me hostage or some shit. I'm in a house and somebody just takes me like Dexter and tries killing my ass because I said that shit. Gosh damn it. I'm kind of superstitious, you know. Luckily, I have not had that situation happen as of yet. Not saying it will never happen, but I'm pretty, when people get into that angry mode, I back off, I get real, you know, I make sure they understand, hey, look, I'm just telling you what I gotta tell you. I'm not trying to start anything, I'm trying to just explain to you everything that has to be done, and like that. I mean, for the most part, I'm just a normal guy. I'm not gonna go in there and, I mean, I don't know, I've seen a few technicians that, in my time plumbing, that will get rude almost. And I'm like, why would you ever get rude with a homeowner? Why would you ever get rude with a homeowner? If the homeowner's being rude or asinine, walk away. Get out of there, leave. They're better off with another company. You don't have to stay there, okay? You don't have to stay there. I'm just saying, you don't have to put up with that. And you're better off up here. You're way better off up here if you just leave and walk away. You're better off up here. Your soul's better. Everything's better if you just walk away. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's the pansy way to handle it. No, it's not. It's the responsible adult way to handle it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's the adult way to handle it. Like, losing my job isn't worth yelling at you. Okay, it's not. Getting the law called on me isn't worth arguing with you. Getting hurt is not worth me arguing with you. Okay? None of that is worth it. And there should be no excuse for any technician that ever goes into a home to get belligerent with a homeowner. Even if they're getting belligerent with you. You have 2 feet, there's a door, and you can walk through it and leave. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's not your home. It's not your home. And most likely, if you're watching this, it's not your business. So, you need to just understand that and walk away. But that's it for today's video. Have a few more videos lined up for the week, seeing as I missed Monday. So, the next one's going to be about union versus non-union when it comes to the trades. And you may be shocked, you may not be shocked by what I have to say about it. But we'll see that next time in my next video. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy your days out there. We got a beautiful 50-degree weather day here in Illinois. And in February, a 50-degree weather day. Like 60 the other day. So you guys have a good day out there, and I'll see you in the next one.